Hello my friends, this is Wolfgang with Tools for Ascension, and today's video is a pineal gland clearing and activation meditation. And if you are watching this, it is very likely that you are waking up, or you really got lost in the wrong YouTube neighborhood. So waking up to a higher spirituality and clearing your pineal gland is definitely a very important step in the right direction. And if you asked me what I think is most important, well, clearing the heart chakra. With love in your heart, this world becomes bearable. And whenever you love, that's generally the best time in your life. And then, of course, everything else, has to be balanced too, like grounding, crown chakra, diet, etc. So, here we are clearing the pineal gland. And so the pineal gland is situated between your ears and what is considered your third eye, like you sit over here. The pineal gland has pretty much the same light receptors as your eye has, and it has an optic nerve, and it is considered like a receiving station, to look into the more subtle realm, to be an interface to the subtle realms, for inner vision and inner perception, the look inside. And so we really, want to be connecting and learn how to use, our pineal gland when we're trying to be mystics. And though, on the other hand, just like with the Spanish Inquisitions that went after the healers and seers, it seems that the powers that be never had much of an interest in us having, clear sentient abilities, So they didn't want clear sentient subjects, unless they could use them for psychic spies or, let's say, as weapons. But, generally the masses, if they would know too much, they would be very difficult to control. So, for instance, the Nazis, used fluoride in the drinking water in their concentration camp, to keep their inmates flaccid, by calcifying their pineal glands. And today, there's a lot more than fluoride that has been added to the repertoire of pineal gland suppressants. And so, in this guided meditation, we will be kind of analyzing what is going on. We will be just ask your inner guidance, to give us a percentage, for this and that. Don't worry about that too much. It's just if a number pops in your mind, fine. You might just get feeling like stronger or lesser. This is all fine. And you may also, have some strong hits here and there, on some topics, and on many others, not much, nothing important. So that's just normal. Okay? So just find a nice, comfortable place to sit on, on a chair with some good back support. Office chairs are really good. They can be adjusted very nicely, generally. Maybe use headphones or earbuds to have privacy. We ask, for Archangel Michael to guide and protect. We ask for your high self and your spirit guides to be present and guide and protect you. That everything that comes from this meditation is going to be for the highest good, in divine harmony with the most benevolent outcomes. So now, just visualize yourself in a pyramid. This is a huge pyramid. A very, very big pyramid. And it is constructed of the finest materials. And you're sitting right there in the focal chamber. Your spirit guides, have arranged it all. You don't have to worry about anything. And you're surrounded, by the angels and guides. And they project their love and nourishment into you, and you just smile and accept their love. Okay. Now you breathe into your roots and connect with the earth. Oh yeah. And you seem to be just merging with the earth. Part of you just becomes part of the earth, and it purifies you. It feels very good and powerful. And now you take this energy that is flushing through the pyramid and have it flush through your spine and open your crown like a fountain and just clear it, and it flushes higher and higher. Okay, this feels so good. And now on the heart level, we connect with our guides that surround us. And we ask for this healing of the pineal gland. First we ask, of the pineal gland, how much is kind of blocked, of its capacity through toxins and minerals, like calcium deposit, fluoride, anything like this. How much blockage do we have in our pineal gland from that? Now, amen. Okay, and we asked our high self to please purify this, transmute this, so we can fulfill our missions to the best in this lifetime. Amen. And now, just so we know, not to judge, but just so we know how much things affect us, how much blockage, in our pineal gland, we have due to the use of alcohol. Ask for the percentage, and we ask for a clearing now. Amen. And how much fog on our pineal gland do we have from recreational drugs? How many percent? And please clear that. Now, how much fog do we have from prescription drugs around our pineal gland? How many percent? And please clear that now. Amen. And now we ask, how much blockage we have on our pineal gland percent-wise from physical trauma in this lifetime, like from car accidents, boxing, football, headbanger, dancing, whatever. Ask now the percentage. And please clear the damage, Just keep on clearing till finish. Amen. And now we asked how much trauma from physical damage from past lives do we have in our pineal gland? How many percent now? And please clear this trauma. No need to carry that around. Amen. Okay. And now, how much blockage we have on our pineal gland, from curses. Self-curses and other people cursing us. How many percent now? And please clear. Amen. And let's ask how much blockage we have from vows, to close the third eye vision. Maybe too scary, too much disturbance, didn't want to see all this astral disturbing stuff, So how many percent? And please clear this now. Amen. We don't need that stuff anymore. And while this is going on, let's ask how much blockage we have due to parasites. Astral parasites, or maybe even physical parasites. Right? How many percent? And please clear those parasites now. Amen, 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 amen. And now, while this is going on, this clearing, we ask, how much blockage we have due to astral devices, just like black magic, visualizations and other things. How many percent? And please clear those blockages. They're generally an infringement on free will. Now, amen. And now we ask, how much blockage on our pineal gland we have, through nanotech or AI, or any other tech, high-tech stuff that we may not even understand. How much blockage from that? And high self and angels, please clear this too. Amen. Make sure it cannot be reinserted. Amen, 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 amen. And now we ask how much blockage, on our pineal gland we have due to DNA manipulation. Whether adding or clipping our DNA, it doesn't matter. How many percent? And we withdraw the consent to this, our consent, to these clippings, and we ask it to be removed now from our high self and Archangel Michael. Amen, 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 amen. And now we ask that the archangels please, fill our pineal gland and the surrounding tissue and areas with their healing energy, so any damage can be repaired at maximum speed. Now, amen. And now you imagine that you're drawing love and light with a big smile from the Milky Way galaxy, that is above your head. Draw it into your crown, into your pineal gland on the inhale, and on the exhale you just turn on the sun in your pineal gland. Just try to visualize this, in, and then make that sun blaze, and you will get better and better at that. Very good. And this is something you can do in your own time, as an active meditation. And now you will visualize, the infinity sign, the number 8, on its sign, on its side, So imagine it, one loop in your right hemisphere, the other loop in your left hemisphere, and the crossing point, in your pineal gland. And just like in the image here, just open your eyes and see. And now you run the energy along this 8 track in a loop. Make it as bright and fast, but stay easy, don't strain. Initially it's kind of slow and clumsy, but then, the pathways get purified, and the brain gets energized, and information, gets transformed and connected. Yes, and it will become, faster automatically. Don't push it too much. Just enjoy this. Very good. You're probably getting quite a buzz here. And now lay that number 8 down, so it's on a flat surface, but in the same position. And keep running that light through that loop. And smile, smile, smile. Nice breath all the way in, all the way out, completely relaxed. There you go. And now you swing that infinity sign around, so it's connecting, your front of the brain, to the back of the brain, also through the pineal gland. Just have it on the flat surface and just run the light again on the same track through the pineal gland. And of course we ask that the spirit guides just harmonize everything, make sure it's optimum speed, just perfect for you. All you assist, we just need training wheels here on this right now, yes. Ah, yeah. And now you flip that infinity sign up. Yeah. And keep running that light. All right. And this is in principle, these visualization of loops, that's a very nice technique. Just follow your inner guidance, when to do it and how long to do it. And double count to 3, and then you will be back in waking day consciousness. 1, 2, 3. Hello my friends, welcome back. And so how do you now, your pineal gland got more activated, got more purified? Well, it always depends on the vibrational level that you are. But if you go outside into nature, and your pineal gland, you have enough chi there, maybe through the visualizations, to the breathing, colors in nature, or anywhere else just will look brighter, more saturated. And the quality is probably a little bit more neon-like, and objects, especially natural ones, seem to be more translucent, And when you close your eyes, it will be much easier, to visualize things. So I hope this helps. If you like this, subscribe to my videos, recommend it to your friends. I do private sessions. Just go to my website. There, when you press show more under the picture, there are a lot of links if you're interested. I love you. Namaste.